And I got one on, right? This era has no clue. Ours, our generation, our era, our decade, they should remember. If they don't, that's on them. But you guys don't understand. Back in the day, they had, if you went out, they didn't have special spots as cigarette spots. They didn't have non smoking or smoking. It was all fucking smoking. So if you didn't want to fucking smoke, if you didn't smoke and you couldn't stand the smell of smoke, then you didn't go the fuck out, man. They didn't give it two fucks. But now you can't smoke in restaurants. You see how what the world's ended up to be? I'm from a different era, man. Drank out of a water hose. We had fucking the mills open, making paper, making money. We were doing stuff. You guys doing nothing but sitting in the house, playing on your phone, and fucking talking about people. What a fucking life to live. I feel sorry for you, but I'm not joining you because I'm not gonna diminish my life because talking about somebody I don't fucking care about. If I don't fucking like you, I don't even fucking pay too attention. I don't fucking sit there and speak about you. If I don't like you, I don't go to the next person. Oh yeah, I don't like this. I don't do all that. It's bullshit because it takes time and energy from you. You guys don't understand that. When you talk about somebody you say you don't like, but you'd be the first. It's not real hate, guys. You guys just haters because you don't have what I have. You're not me, and you don't have the energy, the personality I got. If it was somebody else with the intel and the information that I have, that person would want everyone to fucking listen to them and they would cry like a bitch. But you're pissed off because I know that I'm a genius. But you're jealous and envy, huh, Diane Screws? And you know you just admitted to stealing my money? I have it on my phone. And then you wanted to say, how's your Valentine's Day with your hand? Blah, 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 blah. You run your mouth all you want, but this is what clowns do. Because they're so fucking miserable with the goddamn self. They had to start a drama and gossip. That's all it is. They get nosy. Because they talk so fucking much, they run out of shit to talk about. And then they jump on somebody else. And they nosy, right? And then they turn around and gossip. But they don't sit there and tell you exactly what goes on. They tell you the part that's making them look good and the other person look bad. That's how clowns work. So the right thing to do there, guys, if you're friends, real friends, true friends, you would go up to that person and say, yo, this is what's going on. This is what they're being said. This is what this person is saying. What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. That would let that person know. I'm not stupid there, Diane. Everything was fine for what, 2 years, 3 years? And then you and Chris noticed that I was getting better at beatboxing, playing drums, doing my music thing. And then you got jealous and envy, and all you motherfuckers sit there. We gotta stop them. We all gotta stop them. And you're not gonna stop me. You're just gonna add more fuel to the fire, more desire. And the more pissed off I get, the better I get. And people around the world, they're claiming that I is Justin Daniel Adams, my brother. That's who they're saying that I'm Justin. But I know damn well I'm not Justin. I have a Social Security card in my pocket, and I remember my Social Security number right off the Bing Bat. I also have an ID that says my name, my Social Security number. But yeah, they're trying to live my image, and then they want me to live their image for them. And I'm not going to do that. Especially when I haven't done a fucking thing. Especially how dirty, filthy animals my brother and Randy is. I haven't done shit. I have all misdemeanors on my record, guys. I'm not a felon. So I can go anywhere around the world. I can even go across seas and pay them a visit. Because I'm not scared of them, and I'm not scared of their army or whatever they say call it. Because our military is bigger and stronger. That's why we're over there trying to help you to be living what we're doing in the United States. But you guys don't want to do that. So you're killing our people that are trying to help you to involve. But no, your people, your head, your boss people want to fucking take your people out. And they're taking their people out while they're at it. Because what, you pussy? You don't get what you want, so you're going to sit there and cry and bitch and threatening to keep on how you're not going to get nowhere with this shit. I'm not fucking going to give in. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You're not big enough to go against this. And if you thought you was, wouldn't you be in my face already? If everything you was saying was true, wouldn't you be in my face? You sure in the hell would. But it's not, and you know it's not. That's why you're having the balls enough to approach me or say nothing to my face. And then you guys want to yell out the window when I have music on? Like, bro, cowards do that. Unfortunately, today I heard what the fucking monkey said. Because today, told you I needed to get a car. Because my data ran out. So it's when I'm walking, if I hit Wi-Fi, it comes in, and then it buffering, then it goes in and out, in and out, in and out. So that's why you haven't seen me out, really, because my music cuts out and it aggravates me. So I just stay at a spot where the music's at. Well, it's with my phone, but when I get Wi-Fi, I mean, my phone works just like I told you. I have no data because I listen to music all the time. I took the chance buying the $35 card, and yeah, there was not enough data for that. But live and learn. But like I said, bro, I'm not gonna back off, and I'm not gonna back away. I stand on what I say. I stand on what I do. And Valerie, I don't give a fuck. I don't need to say hi to you. I also know you was at Circle K. And you had no fixing. You had no perk 30s because you were pale as fuck. Means you jonesing. That's what happens to your skin color when when you're sitting there itching, you don't have anything. That's what happens. Your skin color goes pale. And then when you get it fixing, your skin color goes back to the same color it was. That's how you can tell if somebody's a drug addict or not. But she was white as a ghost, and then you walked in, and Diane and April was there, right? And April was in the back seat. Did he even say hi? She goes, no. I don't fucking need to. When you, especially when all three of you motherfuckers are junkies. Part 30 junkies. And you guys sell shit. And you can sit there and say I'm a rat, this and that. I'm not a rat. I'm letting people know how scumbags you are. A rat would be calling the fucking pigs and saying, you know what? That's a rat. But me sitting here and telling, they can't just go into your house. They have to have a probable cause. They need to have a reason. And just because I speak the truth and let people know, that does not give the law enforcement a right to go in your house. By no means. The laws are so fucking much different now than it was, but not really. I stand on and I go by the laws back in the day that stand still today. But the law enforcement, you make your own rules as it go. It don't work that way. There's already laws in place. They've been in place from years and years and years and years. It's been in place, so I don't know what the fuck you two-faced motherfuckers are not coherenting, but you need to get it to fucking get it. Because they're sinking us. Because of your bullshit that you carry within your fucking self. So the Pope Cross, he's right. You guys want to kill your people and then you want to try to invade our spot because you're lazy and you don't want to do nothing. But we're over there. You know where our money is going? Our money is going over across seas to help you guys. We are trying to get you to coherent and live kind of what we do over here. So we can live unity and the world can have freedom. Nobody battled and shit like that. Back in the 80s, 90s, it was before that shit. Like, you know, Oklahoma bar, all that shit is fucking childish, bro. Just because somebody said no to you, you're gonna go out and destroy and take 30, 40, 50 years out of your life because you get a no? Do you know how stupid that looks? Do you know how stupid that fucking makes you? Hey, man, like back in the day, we didn't, going into a store, we didn't need a shirt on. Sometimes, some stores we didn't, like in the summertime and shit like that, we went barefoot. Of course, we had shorts or pants on, but we didn't. The guys didn't need shirts. The girls could come in and walk in with a bikini top, and the girls actually could walk in with a bathing suit. As long as their nipples and breast, or you know what, was not showing, they can be skimpy all they want. But if they're not showing that, there's nothing that they could do. But now, the world's so much fucking different, man. And you guys you're not from the era I is from. So you don't understand where I'm coming from. And you don't understand where our generation's coming from. But you need to understand that we're tougher than you. Back in the day, Jordan was going to the hoop, going to the hoop. Getting thrown on the ground, thrown on the ground. The physicality back in the day to now, there is none. You can't, if you hit somebody with just a finger, it's a free throw, especially when it's LeBron James and James Harden, because all they do is fucking flop and fucking cry for fouls. And now they're getting contracts triple of what they did back in the day. Are you crazy? They don't even have the work ethic back in the day does. Everything's giving now without a potential anything. You can get the scouts go out and see you on one game, bro, and they give you a contract. Like what the, and the scouts get you and you do what you do. But what the fuck, bro? Like, let them play for a year. See if they got any better. And if they did, then get them. But going off one game, you're showing these kids and you're taking everything away, bro. It's that fucking simple. You're taking the work ethic away. You're taking unity away. You're taking freedom away. We're supposed to live freely. Not for free, but freely. That goes for you too. But law enforcement and government, you're not doing that. You've been in power too fucking long. You guys should fucking retire. But you're being two-faced and conniving and trying to brainwash everyone to believe in your fake-ass fucking bullshit. And you're pissed off at me because I don't fucking give a fuck or darn what you fucking think. It's wrong. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. But you're dead fucking wrong for doing what you're fucking doing. All you're doing is thinking about yourself. I'm thinking about myself, but I'm thinking about my fucking people. And that's in the United fucking States of America. I don't chill with anyone, but these are my people because they are the ones that pay my fucking bills. They allow me to go out and work for a fucking paycheck. They are a reason why I have this room. There is a reason why I have shoes. There are the reason why I have food. If it was not for them, I don't got nothing. I can go out and work all day, but if they're not there paying me, what do I have? Nothing. So work ethic is being taken off land. Man, it's crazy. Everything's getting here. And you don't even have to work for it. This is soft love, bro. Back in the fucking day, it was tough love. There was no bullshit. If you was doing wrong, they were gonna fucking tell you about it. Now, you can't even tell a fucking kid no without fucking your next door neighbors calling the fucking DHS on you and saying you're beating your fucking kid. Yeah, because people are fucking nosy and they don't fucking... But they can sit there and beat on their kid. But when you sit there and call on them, they're going to come over and they want to start with you. They want to fight with you. They might pull a pistol out on you, all that bullshit. But they don't expect you to get mad at them when they do it. How two-faced is that? I care for my feelings, but I also care for my people's feelings. You only think about your feelings and nobody else's. That's your problem. That's why nobody wants to be around you. That's why no one wants to even say anything to you. Because all it is negative bullshit that's coming out your fucking mouth. because you're schizophrenia and senile. And then you sit there and try. 2 days later, you mess with my phone again. It's bullshit, bro. I don't want to be around any fucking one that does fucking drugs or that are negative, bro. I don't have time for it. I don't have energy for it. I want a relationship, a good one. Eventually, hopefully, you get married, but you don't know. But I'm to that point. I want to settle down with one person, but I want to get my purpose that I'm on and carry her to the top. Because I'm going to the top regardless. I'm that goddamn fucking good at what I fucking do. I'm the best in the fucking world. And no, I'm not being cocky. I have confidence, and I'm very fucking confident in myself. There's a difference between being cocky and knowing what you have. But that is what's going on. So people around the world, you need to have a focus and purpose. And your life would be so much easier to run. Your business and your company. Remember, your business is what you do. Your company is who you are. Whoever you put yourself around, you become. So if you're putting yourself in loser situations, you're a loser within 3 to 5 years. When you put yourself in winners, those winners, when you have a bad day, they don't sit there and take away from you. They sit there and tell you to shut the fuck up and get up and move on, man. They inspire you to fucking get over the funk that people are in and come and go. That is people, because that's what real and true people do. But I'm rare. I'm raw. But I can be ruthless. And where you got the knowledge I have, I'm putting you guys to sleep all over the place. So Pierce, look up what is actually going on and listen. Hear but listen. You comprehend, coherent. So when you hear and you listen, it's all sinking in. When you hear, because two-faced people, they hear, but whatever they don't want to hear, they let out. But what they want to hear, they keep in. They say what they want to say, but it's all bullshit with them, because all they do is carry excuses, and they're wasting the time and energy, because they're, especially when lying about this shit, they're never get to fuck over the excuses, man. It'd be way easier for you to fucking sit there and say, yeah, she's fucking lying. They're lying. But they don't want to sit there and confess. And she thinks this is your town. I think it's more my town than it is yours. And don't you have Domino's, Robert, and Michael Sharp? Michael Sharp, aren't you from Ocala, Florida? You live down and you pull in, there's 2 trailers in, and it's a small little shack.